What drill are you using to attain the 4 millimeter space in the osteotomy? And I think what
Rashad, here's a good point. Here's a good point. I think, Rashad, the fact that the point is repeating itself, I take it for myself as a feedback on my teaching. So the question keeps repeating. That means maybe I wasn't 100% clear. So let's just review that for a second. Let's clarify it. Not that I don't want the question, but to me, I always want to get better as a person, as a doctor, as a teacher. So if the question keeps repeating, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm happy about it. So here's the thing. Asking. Thank you. First of all, thank you for all the questions, and it's making us better and hopefully helping everybody here on this broadcast. And we have a lot of hundreds of people watching it right now. So don't get hung up on how. Don't get hung up on how. There's different ways to get to Rome. By even learning the basics of implants that you create an osteotomy by changing diameter of drills. So you start with a narrow drill, you go to a narrow diameter drill, then you go to a medium-sized drill, then you go to a large drill or a wide drill. So clear. So why is that an issue? So you drill to the sinus floor with the narrowest drill for a twist drill, 2 millimeters. Then you take another drill that is, let's say, 3 millimeters, depending on your implant system. Then the next drill is 4 millimeters. That's how you create it. That's it. And I'm sorry, I didn't think there was more explanation needed for that. Rashad, tell me something that I can maybe explain. To create a 4 millimeter width or diameter osteotomy, you need to use a 4 millimeter drill.
I think it's pretty clear. I just think, sometimes when you haven't done something or you haven't studied it or haven't gotten mentored on it, it's not that clear. And that's normal. It happens with anything. It's great you're asking it, because by you just asking this, you're in the process of finding the answer already. And so if the hole is this big that you want, you start off with a 2 millimeter drill. You drill it to just short of the sinus floor. If it's too short, you might crack the person's skull. If it's too deep, you've perfed. So right to the floor of the sinus, and that's the most difficult part. Get there, start learning how to identify that cortical plate at the floor of the sinus. Take multiple PAs to make sure that 2.0 millimeter drill is right there at that floor. So you got this drill, the 2 millimeter to the depth. Now go to this one, the slightly larger one, then to this one, then to the 4 millimeter. Sometimes if the bone is too soft, you might under drill. So there's variations here. It's not a black and white. It's really it's a craft. But that's the idea. Let's say if it's harder bone, just start small and slowly follow the sequence towards the larger drill.